Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, my name is Libby Rogers. I am so happy that you are here and I'm so excited for this video. We are going to be creating this fall makeup look, this kind of monochromatic burgundy look, and I'm so excited. It's so simple, but it kind of looks a little more difficult and it's very dramatic, and it's just one of my go-to looks in the fall months. So if you guys want to see how to create this look, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so first we're starting off with my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer, the only moisturizer I use. It's the best, super good for you people with oily skin because it just sets into the skin super quickly. Then I'm taking my Colourpop concealer in the shade Fair 02 and setting my eyelids with that, and then just blending it out with this Royal & Langnickel brush, which I just recently talked about in my latest video about my best eye brushes. Then I'm taking the Just Peachy Mattes palette from Too Faced, and I'm using the shade Peach Meringue to just set my eyelids down just to make sure that the base is not tacky. Then I'm taking some duct tape and just applying it to the back of my hand really quickly to make sure that it's not super sticky so that it doesn't ruin my skin. And I'm just placing that on the outer corners of my eye so that I can get a perfectly sharp line at the end of each eyelid. Then I'm taking the You Had Me at Hello palette, and I'm taking the shades Two Peas and Winning Ticket, and I am mixing those and just putting those all in my crease. Then I'm taking the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe palette, and I'm taking a mixture of Cocoa Taxi and Guantanamera and putting those just a little bit lower in my crease, a little more concentrated to define that crease just a little bit more. Then I'm just blending it out with no extra product with the first crease brush I used. Then I'm taking just the Guantanamera shade and placing that all over my lid. This is the main shade that we're going to be using, and it's just a super vibrant burgundy color, and it's so pretty and so pigmented, and I just love it. Then I'm taking no extra product and just blending out those edges just to make sure they're super duper seamless. Then I'm taking my ItCosmetics Illustrative eyeliner in the brush tip and just did my eyeliner, and then I'm taking this black shade from the Jaclyn Morphe palette and just kind of blending out the eyeliner, making it a little more smoky. I ended up not really liking it, so I didn't really go much deeper into it, but this is what you see here, and I kind of just cover it up again. You don't really need to do this step because I didn't make it super smoky. I think I might have needed a better black. This one just doesn't really work really well. Then I'm taking that burgundy shade again and just reapplying it to my lid just to make sure it's super vibrant and none of it got lost when we blended it out. Then I'm taking my Superhero mascara from ItCosmetics and lining my waterline with the HIkari eyeliner and taking my Baddington lashes and placing those on my eyes. I will make sure to link that down below, the style of the lashes. Then I'm taking the Nivea Post-Men's Shave Balm and priming my face with that. It's a super sticky base and it's just super good to set the face. Then I'm taking my Cover FX blurring primer and placing this in my porous areas just to ensure that my pores aren't super enlarged or anything like that. Then I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, one of my favorites, and just applying this and using this as my foundation. And yeah, it's just a really great foundation. I would highly recommend it. I have a full review on this on my channel. Then I'm blending it out with a kabuki brush, just like I normally do. I stipple it out usually with this foundation. Then I'm taking just a little bit more around my cheek area and my nose. And then I'm doing something that Allie Glines does. I'm trying it out. She takes some extra product on her hand and then blends it out with a sponge just to kind of conceal any extra areas that need help, but also just to smooth everything out. And I loved doing that. I'm definitely going to be using that technique a little bit more. Then I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair, the lightest shade. Well, the old lightest shade. Now there's a newer lighter shade. Anyway, I'm just taking that, letting it sit underneath my eyes for a couple seconds just to dry just a little bit, and then I'm blending it out. That is a super good tip if you are wanting the most coverage. Then I'm taking the dermablend powder translucent and just setting my under eyes with that. Sorry, I had to leave for a second because the Wicked Halloween party is going on NBC right now, and they sing For Good at the end, obviously, because you can't end it any other way. And the current Elphaba on Broadway is the one that I saw at the Straz Center, I think last year, and so I wanted to see if she was there because she is hands down the best Elphaba that I've ever seen, ever. She's an incredible singer, so you should look her up on Instagram and see some of her videos, and also look her up on YouTube to hear her sing some of Elphaba's songs. Her name is Jessica Vosk, and she is hands down the best Elphaba ever, although I love Idina Menzel, but that's why I just had to leave while I was powdering because she's amazing. Then I'm going into my True Match powder. It's one of the lightest shades. I think it's the neutral one. I'll make sure to leave that down below. And then I'm taking those same two shades from You Had Me at Hello palette, the 2 Peas in a Pod and Winning Ticket, and just putting those underneath my lower lash line as a base. And then we're going to go into that burgundy shade again from the Alamar Cosmetics palette, and I'm just really stamping that under the lash line to make it the main focus of the lower lash line, and I really love how this turned out. Then I'm just blending it all out, no extra product on that pencil brush. And then I'm taking that same HIkari eyeliner and just putting that on my waterline. And then I'm taking my Essence Lash Princess mascara and just buffing that, putting that on my lower lashes. Then I'm taking these two shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm mixing them together and putting them on my inner corner. I wanted something that was a little bit gold, but I didn't want it to be super dark either, so I was mixing them. Then I'm taking my Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronzer and using my favorite bronzer brush ever from Crown Brush and just bronzing up the cheek area. And then I'm taking my Abby Beauty Highlight and Contour Palette and just deepening that bronzer up just a little bit because I wanted a little bit more bronze. Then I'm taking my Japanesque blush in this shade 02. This is the Velvet Touch blush, and it barely looks detectable on camera, but I promise you I had a lot of blush on. But it's just a beautiful blush, super pretty and peachy. Then I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and spraying my face, setting it down so I can get ready to apply some highlighter. Then I'm taking the Master Chrome highlighter in the shade 250, the one they just collabed with Nikki Tutorials on, and just putting that on my cheekbones. It's just the most stunning highlight ever. I love it so much. Then I'm taking the Rimmel Velvet Kisses lip liner. I don't know the actual name, so I'll leave that down below for sure, but it's a great lip liner, super inexpensive, and yeah, it does the job. Then I'm taking the Clinique Different lipstick in the shade A Different Grape and applying that on my lips, and it's just a super pretty berry lipstick, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Then I'm taking the Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade Appy just to make that a little more red, a little less pink, to match the eyes, make it as monochromatic as possible, and yeah, that's it. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I love how this look turned out. I think it is so simple but so dramatic, and I just love it for the fall months. This has been one of my go-to fall makeup looks for the past few months. I just love how pretty and like smoked out it is. I love the wing liner with this burgundy shadow just kind of all over the lid, and I love how it pairs with the lip. I kind of wanted to go for more of a monochromatic vibe, and so that's why I just love it. I think it just pairs super well together. So if you guys want to see more fall makeup tutorials, please let me know down below. They are so fun to film. Also, make sure to like this video before you leave. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and once you have subscribed, please turn on the little bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.